Another attempt to get former Spokane police officer Karl Thompson a new trial.
And this time, his defense team is making some startling accusations.
A former Spokane police officer convicted of violating AutoZem's civil rights may be getting a new trial.
Well, this morning, the U.S. District Judge delayed Karl Thompson's sentencing to allow his defense team to investigate claims that the prosecutors withheld evidence in the case. And our reporter Jeff Humphrey broke the story on KXLY.com. He joins us now live at the federal building with more details. Jeff?
And Nadine and Mike, this is at least the third time the defense attorneys have asked the federal court to set aside Karl Thompson's convictions and award him a new trial. Up until this point, the judge has denied all those motions, but now the defense has a fighting chance. And surprisingly, this last-minute break came from one of the government's own witnesses.
Yeah, I would say the way that she's sort of reacting there, she probably doesn't know.
Grant Fredericks was first hired by local officials to analyze the video recorded during Karl Thompson's altercation with AutoZem. Fredericks provided a frame-by-frame review and was later called as a witness for the prosecution during Thompson's recent trial. But now Fredericks is saying the United States withheld evidence that could have benefited Thompson's defense.
If a government lawyer hires an expert, they might have information from that expert that's not going to be privy to the defendant. And so they're obligated, if some of that information might suggest innocence, they're obligated to disclose it.
Fredericks detailed which evidence he felt was withheld in a letter he sent to the court. However, that information has not been made public. Prosecutors insist they shared all the evidence with Thompson's defense months ago.
They've also said in their response that not only was it presented to the jury, but that information was given to the defendant's attorneys long before the trial.
However, Thompson's judge is concerned enough about the possibility that evidence was withheld that he's delayed sending Thompson to prison. The defense has motioned for a new trial and perhaps closer than ever before to getting one.
It's potentially very significant, but again, we won't really know that until there's further discovery.
And so now the judge has given both the defense and the prosecution at least until mid-February to research and then argue this withholding evidence allegation. Thompson's sentencing won't come until well after that, and he'll remain out of custody until that happens. Reporting live at the federal building, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.